Hello everyone, in this video we will master the pronunciation system. Pronunciation system as in how the words are spelled. We will read about phonetic symbols. So let's get started. We will start with how to use this book for maximum benefit. This is the most important part before you start to read this book, as in this section we are told how to pronounce the words. Many people skip this section assuming that it is not that important and they just begin from session 1. So we will go through this and understand the important thing. You can read this. It tells you that you just don't have to read this book like a storybook. In fact, you have to communicate with this book. So let's start on the second point, that is master the pronunciation system. Saying words aloud and saying them right is half the battle in feeling comfortable and assured with all the new words you are going to learn. Means the words you are speaking, they should be pronounced right, and when you do that you are comfortable and assured, you have that self-confidence that you are not wrong. Every word taught is respelled to show its pronunciation, so pay close attention to how the phonetic symbols work. What are phonetic symbols? Basically, phonetic is described as whatever the words we speak, whether it is any word, the sound that is produced is known as phonetic, and phonetic symbols are symbols that represent those sounds. So we will learn about those symbols, how those symbols work, phonetic symbols. First symbol is schwa. How it is represented? It is represented by this upside down E, okay? Almost every English word of two or more syllables contains one or several syllables in which the vowel sound is said very quickly. For example, Linda spoke to her mother about a different idea she had. Read the previous sentence aloud at the normal conversational speed. Read it, you yourself. Linda spoke to her mother about a different idea she had. Read it again. Linda spoke to her mother about a different idea she had. Listen to how the A of Linda and of mother, A of about, and end of different, and the A of idea sound. Very quick, very short, right? I hope you notice this. If you speak this sentence, if you say this sentence aloud 3 to 4 times, you will notice that these words, which are squared, that these words are very quick. We don't stress on these words. Phonetically respelled, these words are represented as. So this symbol, you should know, this is schwa symbol, this E, upside down E, and it means that suppose it is there for A. So it means that A is not pronounced like A is there. It is pronounced as very quickly, okay? We don't stress there. Linda, like not Linda, Linda, right? Mother, it's here on this symbol that we don't stress right here. Mother. About, we stress on about, leaving upside down E, that is known as schwa. Different. Idea. Idea. Alright. The symbol upside down E is called schwa, represents the quick, short vowel sound in the 5 words above. I hope you notice that these are A, E, I, O and U. These are 5 vowel sounds. Now look back at the sentence preceded by an arrow. It's talking about here this sentence that is preceded by an arrow. Read the previous sentence aloud at normal conversational speed. So you don't have to read that. We are talking about this particular sentence. The italicized words are rewritten as previous, previous, sentence, aloud, normal, conversational. We will learn that how these phonetic symbols sound, okay? Like we don't know about these symbols, we will learn that. So let's begin. You will find schwa in almost all words that are phonetically respelled throughout this book. Say the 5 italicized words aloud and make sure you understand how the schwa sounds. You have to speak those 5 words aloud that we saw right here, these 5 words. Okay, now we move on to the next thing. First, you should remember that first we saw about upside down E, that is pronounced as schwa, right? Next, we need to understand accent. Look at word 5 words that we saw. There are conversational. Note that there are 2 accent marks. What are accent marks? This is first accent marks right here, and this is second accent mark right here. One on con, this one, and another on say. Note also that con is in lowercase letters, say in capitals. You have to notice this. Both symbols are stressed, but one in capital letters sounds stronger than one in lowercase letter. Say conversational aloud, noting the difference. So let's continue. Hope you understand what these symbols represent. So first, let's say this is conversational right here. So we stress a little on this and we stress a more on say, okay? Conversational, conversational, marking that how do we pronounce this schwa? Moving on. Say these 3 words, it's talking about these 3 words, taken from chapter 3. Aloud, noticing the variation in stress between the lowercase and capitalized syllables. I hope you will read this along with me. Egomaniacal, egomaniacal. Altercation, we stress right here, and a little below stress right here. Altercation. Anthropological, anthropological right here, okay? Now moving on the third part, that is be careful of the letter capital S, or it is similar to small s in phonetic respellings. S is always hissed like a sound of snake, as in see, some, such. If you if you say these words, you will notice this, that hiss sound is produced in the starting. After an N, you will be tempted to buzz or voice the S because final N's usually pronounce Z, as in wins, tons, owns. If you say it aloud, you will get it, okay? S or S is always hissed in phonetic respelling. Say these words aloud. Let's say these words. We will stress right here. And this is schwa, so we will say this as it is not there, okay? Ambivalence, ambivalence, and what actually we are talking about is this, that this ns is produced like nz, if you notice. Ambivalence, affluence, opulence, sentence, sentence. Right here is stress. The symbol of I or capital I. We will read about this in our next session.